still watching Midday Live on TV3, and we'll be telling you how to ensure your favorite poultry or meat product is clean from infection ahead of Christmas Day. And I have in the studio with me Dr. Bashiru Kikimoto. He is a veterinary public health specialist. A very good afternoon and thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
now,
afternoon.
Before we delve into how to ensure your poultry or meat product is free from infection, there is a new development now, a new strain of the bird flu virus, which we thought was a thing of the past. And what is the global health concern now?
Yeah, thank you very much. I would like to inform your viewers and then also use the opportunity to wish them a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It is true that once it's Christmas, we'll be concerned about the meat we eat, as well the poultry products and then all other products of animal origin. And the avian, the flu that you are talking about, the A7N9 serotype of avian influenza, it's a very dangerous type of virus, and it affects human beings. And so far, about 147 people have been diagnosed with the disease, mostly in Asia, China, and all those areas. And so far, we've lost about 47 people.
And that's where the concern is. Does the world has what it takes to deal with this issue?
Yes, I think one of the main problems about these viruses is that you see they have some genes on them that actually mutate or change, and that is what scientists have always been working on. And the good thing is that anytime it happens, they're able to harvest the virus, they're able to make sure that they produce some vaccine against that particular type. But as the changes go on, mutations and all those things go on, the new variants or serotypes also come up. It's a challenge, but scientists are on top. The WHO, the World Animal Health Organization, and the FAO, they are on top of issues to make sure that this thing is nipped in the bud.
So how can you, they talk about nipping it in the bud, how do we manage it to ensure that it doesn't spread to other countries? Yeah,
actually, you know, viruses they are not like human beings who need passport to travel. They can be blown by air. They can somebody can be infected maybe in China, and if he travels to Ghana and then he sneezes out or he also mixes with people, you know, that is how you can contract the disease. But I think that our public health, especially our port health officers, are on top of issues. They make sure that people before they come, maybe they are screened before they arrive. So I think that so far there shouldn't be any panic in our country. We don't have that serotype here. And what I can say is that since the avian influenza outbreak in Ghana in April 2007, the veterinary services has been on top of issues. We have a very well-equipped laboratory. We can diagnose every avian influenza type that we can get. And we have personnel to manage and control. So far we have been prepared all that time that anytime something like that happens, we nip in the bud. Yeah.
Right. Thanks for that assurance. Now it's Christmas Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, to our cherished viewers and the public out there, what should we look out for, especially with many people trying to prepare meals? What should we look out for, especially with poultry and meat products?
Yeah, one of the things that I would like to tell your viewers is that luckily, you know, veterinary services was under Minister of Health, and veterinary services moved out of Minister of Health in 1920. And some of the core functions like meat inspection was left with Ghana Health Service. Now the Public Health Act 851, veterinary services is now the only authority that has to inspect the meat after slaughter. We also have to inspect the animal before slaughter.
But this is not the case.
No, it is the case, but it's just because sometimes you are not able to capture when the vets are doing it. The anti-molting aspect is what I will talk about now. If you go to market to buy a goat or a sheep or a cow, please try and have a look at the way the animal is standing. Has it stretched the neck? Are the legs well positioned? Is it breathing well? Are there any secretions from the orifices, that is from the nose? And then I don't want to call the other part, whether it has watery diarrhea or those kind of, you have to observe all those things. When you see that the animal is not having this thing, the veterinary doctors actually are supposed to be at every point to make sure that they even take the temperature take the heartbeat, everything to make sure this animal is good. And now there's a creeping something of animal welfare or animal rights. You have to make sure that even before the animal is slaughtered, you don't beat this animal, you don't tie it in such a way that blood cannot flow very well. All these things affect the quality of the meat. So this is first what you have to look for. After the animal is being slaughtered, it is better you call a vet that you know to come and at least have a check of the animal before you slaughter it. After you slaughter, they have to look at the organs and also see to it that you are not going to eat something which will affect your family. Because there are certain diseases like anthrax. The animal may not live for more than 3 days. But what if it is still in the incubatory stage and you are not aware and you just kill it and the vet is not there to inspect, to check the spleen, to check all the other changes that affect this one, your whole family will die. And that's why we always say that it is not good to kill a whole family just because of negligence of, or maybe just because you have to pay a token. And luckily too in Accra now, we are even lucky that we now have private even abattoirs coming up. Just carry your goods. If you don't want to call a vet to come, and carry it to the slaughterhouse. They charge you small. The vet is there to inspect the meat. That one, then you are sure that you are taking something very good.
Right. We'll delve more into this issue at another time. But thank you very much for your time, and Merry Christmas once again to you.
Yeah, I also wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope next year, as the President said, will be a better year for all Ghanaians, and more news will be. No more innovations will come from TV3.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm very grateful.
Thank you. You're still watching Midday live on TV3, and that's it for business.